It's paper pumpkin time with Mountain Majesties. It's Karen Titus. This is going to be a very quick video. I just wanted to think of a couple of ideas. So I took this out, spread it all over, and we're going to do a couple of fun folds here as alternatives, which is always fun. Look at this stunning paper. So for the first card, I just turned this into a Z-fold, all the way over, all the way back. And then I'm going to put this on the front, and I'm going to put this on the inside. So to make a little barrier for this was just on my, I know it's not the right move, but we're not caring. I just scored it at 3/4 of an inch. So you can see I'm just gonna make a little box here. So I will attach that right here. Okay, so here's my little box. Could be just any size, but you see how it can just flatten? You just flatten in here. So I'm going to be attaching it both to the bottom and the side. We'll see how this works. So I'm going to attach it here. Right in there. And then also on this part. So I'm going to close that up just like that. Okay. So that's going to open, and then this is going to sit on top of that. Okay, so now I'm going to, I actually might use this little guy to put on here again. And now, as you can see, I haven't made this before, so, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, back to the drawing board. This is playtime. I think treat your card kits as, like a child would, and just have fun. You can go by the directions if you want to, but there's no need to. You can just experiment. So we'll see how this goes. And then this one is going to go on the front. And that's going to be staggered. And I just think that's going to be really pretty. So put this on the front. Oh, I like that. And now when it stands, it's going to have a little depth to it because it's like 3 scenes. And then I'm going to put this on. Thank you for being the person you are. I'm going to put that on with, here we go. So there's dimensionals included right in here. So we'll put these on. And this will be card number 1. I'm really, really glad it turned out so I can keep going. But I think what a fun idea. And these, of course, are in the thing. Now, you know that I also like to fussy cut. So I did some fussy cutting. I did a couple of these. These are fussy cut by hand, but I can just add 2 more pieces. So here's the next one we're going to do. This is taken from, I think 2 weeks ago on my Create With Us Live. We did these tent cards with 4 1/4 squares. And I just thought they were so fun. And I thought, when I pulled this out, this is one of the shapes in here, I thought this would make a perfect tent card. So I love using things that I've just done recently. You know how they're fresh in your mind? And then you see another idea and you can use that same layout. That just really helps. And then this one will be on here too. And then this is what I did. I took a skull punch and just punched out of the envelope. So this is going to be, oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, okay. I'm really happy with this one. I thought so simple. And we could make 3 of these. And then it would be just really simple to make. Now, I really like things that are just simple like this. So then I'm looking at, I could add, you're the greatest. I think that would work. Or I could add, I do think it is fun to add some of these. Let's see. This would go over here and that would balance it that way. This could go, okay, we're going to put this on. This is where I think it's fun to just add some other little things you might have. Let's see, I need to have a couple tiny ones here, and I happen to have them here. So I can do that and that. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Well, I am. I'm just recording, and it's just so weird because I do more lives than I'm talking to people. Okay, I'm happy with that. I like that. And to me, this really doesn't need words, so I have trouble putting that adding the words in here. So, okay, that's the next one. Then, let's go to, let's see, what else are we going to do? Okay, I just took this background And I just love this, you know, really if I was trying to extend, like I would cut all of these and make them into separate cards. But just because I only had a few minutes to pull something together, we're gonna leave it as is. And I am going to, my third one of these. I just love this color of the background, and then we're gonna use a couple. It's just me really, I just like those colors. Here we go. Okay, so let's just put this on. Just another good idea here. You know, it is just fun to sort your things, kind of do whatever. Yes. That's where I want that. Let's put it down here. That part. And let's see, is it good enough to have right here? No, it's not. So let me grab another piece. See, I laid it out differently this time. That's okay. Just grab a bit. I have all these fun pieces to work with. So I could use this. Or, oh look, I got, or I could use, I'm gonna use this one because it just needs a little more of this color, I think, to balance that out. Now I haven't had any gems either, and of course I could have a little twine or anything that looks a little rustic to go with these. And then here I would put words down here. Let's see words, we'll actually see words. If they've disappeared, no problem, we'll use these. You're the greatest. Oh, it's down here. Please keep going. No, that's that one. And that's not going to go with that. So it is going to be this one. Process of elimination. So I hope this just gives you ideas to just play. Do you see how I'm just playing with things? And you know, when they're all done, I think it's fun to lay them out and then see what I like best. And then this one, I just did cut apart the front and the back. One side, I cut these trees out from. And then this one, I just think it's so fun when you can just layer things. Do you see how we get more cards out of doing it this way too? And this just kind of acts as a little frame. There's some birds I was going to bring out and stamp in the sky on this one. See, I didn't even get that far. That could be pretty on this one too. So I still may do that. But for my base, I'm just going to do this. And then I still had my other one like this. And I thought, I really love adding a little depth to cards. So I'm going to put this one in too. Right up there. Okay, I'm very happy with that. And this one, I actually might. I really love this. I think this is just a lovely card to send anyone. So these are just four, but you know, they look fun and different. You know, you can see the same theme on there, but they all have their own little questions. So I hope you enjoyed this, and now my encouragement to you is just to explore and play with your favorite object.
Thanks for watching.